Fuel crisis? Fuel crisis? What fuel crisis? There's no fuel crisis. This is my daily. Oh, we're not talking about it on this vid. We're talking about something else. Roll the intro.
Get ready.
Hello, Phyllis. Fuel crisis.
False information.
Don't be silly. False information. Exactly, Mr. Broken Radio. And broken radios is what we're talking about right now. Right, so this video features probably one of the last videos I probably ever do on this, just because time marches on and stuff from a I don't know how to describe this. You could say the granddaddy of YouTube ITC real videos, or deemed real. It has its skeptics, and I can understand their issues with the footage, but there's one thing this footage does not have, and it's very important: jump cuts. There are no jump cuts. And I know why. The biggest criticism with this footage is a certain piece of equipment in the corner. People seem to think it's some sort of radio communications thing, like the dude is you know, talking on a radio or something to you know, it's not I forgot what the name of it is now. It generates EMF, electromagnetic, there's a word for it, I can't fucking remember what it's called. You can buy them. It's just a little mechanical engine that whirs and creates EMF, basically. That's what that is, but we'll come to that when it, you know, I'll show you that in a minute, okay? But like I was saying, there's two channels this dude has, and he hasn't uploaded in years now, and a lot of people who are on YouTube sort of from 2014 onwards, you know, hold him in high regard, and sort of quote him. In fact, there's so many people that are influenced by him. Would you like me to show you a clip of people that are influenced by him? Engine fault, stop the vehicle. Let me show you some clips. I'm not stopping!
Hello, Ian. Ian, can you engage me?
Can you hear my voice?
in a...
Pretty insane, isn't it? Pretty mental. The last person, I'll put in a link in the description. His name is The Lower Realms, and he gets, well, you heard, radio, right? What is right? Let's try and quantify everything here, because you need to understand something. My camera's shit, or my holding of the camera's shit, but we're gonna keep it live and do an order of magnitude special. Oh, hang, hey, stay there. I'm coming. I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry, Furtless, I'm here. Pardon me. I may edit now via a phone, but I'm still live, kind of. Right. Hair. Washed it yesterday, it's all fluffy. Right. That was... Stay still. The Lower Realms... The Lower Realms ITC, link in description. Before it was Brett, Hawkeye, Paranormal, changes his name every 3 minutes, I don't know. But the point is, they are both really influenced by Mortis the Wizard, or Contact Mortis. The channel, the video we're going to go over. And there's this like phenomenon going, or there was, not so much now, going on, where each channel that was influenced by Mortis, Shannon, Contact, whatever you want to call him, because he's got two channels, like I said, were trying to get hold of the entity that he got hold of in this clip called Eon. But it wasn't Eon, it wasn't I-E-N. I-E-N? No, I-A-N, twat, can't spell. It was like, it wasn't even E-O-N, I can't remember what the spelling was. It was a really weird, fucking weird spelling anyway. And this entity is not what you think it is. In Anna, some sort of mythical entity that, you know, no one knows about. I've got sleep in my ass. Disgusting. No, I had that. I'm sorry, Thurless. Live. Be as real as I can, Mr. Mancini. I edit. But the point is this. This particular session really opened the floodgates. You got to understand, right? Nowadays, no one gives a fuck about the spirit box. No one. No one. I don't care how big of a channel you are. Put a spirit box session out there, and even if you capture something genuine, no one cares. Nobody fucking cares. This is a shit camera angle. I'm sorry, Thurless. Is that better? No one cares. I'm sorry about the fluffy hair, by the way. I really am. Yeah, no one cares. So, without further ado, shall we look into this session? Why is this session so important to ITC? Because I feel it is, and so many people have been inspired by it over the years. Like I say, nowadays, there's nothing, and if you do, no one cares. Is that because the spirit box is debunked? Well, I've just given you a clip where you heard what you heard, right? It works. The thing damn works. And even myself was privy to the Eon phenomenon. Maybe I'll give you that a bit later to have a look at. Let's carry on. This is going to be a nice long video to wrap a few things up, okay? Check this out. Anyway, let's start the session. Why is this session so important? But before we start, a quick premise. So, Mortis went to a, well, you're going to see, fuck it. Here we go. He actually puts it in, thanks to his amazing editing, much better than mine. Hey, you said editing. Does he have no jump cuts? No, not in the session, no jump cuts. Just shut up! Here we go.
Hello?
Hello. Who's that? Ian? How are you, my friend? Angry? Why are you angry?
Okay, so now you get the premise. He went to this place, and this particular entity said Eon. Australia. The lower realms, who we played earlier, is also in Australia. It's almost like the place you're at can also influence the contacts you may or may not get, you know? And, well, you could say, well, maybe in Australia there's lots of Christian channels saying the word devil and shit. Have you listened to the communication that comes back? What are the chances of such voices coming through in answer to your question? Like winning a lottery, right? I've gone over this loads of times. I keep telling people, look, the spirit box isn't some telephone to the dead like people said. I mean, even Contact Mortars said that. But that's to you know, get interest. This shit works. It just doesn't work all the time, and there are certain conditions that must be met clearly, but we don't know what they are, and we never ever will, I doubt. So without further ado, here we go. Here is the contact between Shannon, aka Call him Mortis the Wizard, because things went a bit dark and he started a new channel wearing a fucking plague mask and shit for, some would say aesthetics, others would say mental illness. Sorry I'm stumbling over my words, but I've got so much to say on this because it's a huge how do I describe this? I need to do it justice. This session alone is what gave me a lot of answers. When I was taxiing and we had the activity that went on in our house, Shannon himself has a video where he had some wardrobe, that's it, not cupboard, wardrobe, with doors bursting open and shit, similar sort of things after using the spirit box. I didn't know what a spirit box was at the time. I thought it was some sort of, you know, expensive device, when that's not true. It's just a working radio. And, you know, he put dumbbells, as in weights, in front of it to stop, you know. He's had some amazing shit, and I'll see if I can download some more and put it in this video, but I can't promise, because when videos age, it's a lot harder to get hold of them, okay? But I will download apps and try my best for you, okay? Anyway, let's continue with this one, though. This is very important. You understand? Here we go. Ian and the Ian phenomenon. And like I say, I'll try and upload my interaction with that entity itself, allegedly, and other things to do with Contact Mortis and why he really is the granddaddy of YouTube ITC. He's not the inventor of, you know, the spirit box or whatever else, but for YouTube at least. And it's such a shame that no one cares anymore. No one gives a fuck. Go on, I dare you. I don't care how big your channel is. Pretend you've got a big channel. Put up a spirit box video and see what happens. No, MD Paranormal, with 5,500 subscribers. It's the views you get, yeah, much more than mine. Of course they are. My channel's dead and broken, but you're not going to get anywhere, mate. No one cares. No one cares about the paranormal. Nobody. You can try calling it Ghost Adventures of whatever to match the TV show and tag loads of things. Or you could do a Proven Demons and just fucking lie and fake. I found 10 dead bodies here and milk cartons and shit. And even them, I mean, for themselves, they could make a personal career and make money out of the views, I suppose, but it's not really pure spirit, the truth, you know? And it's sad to say that's how we are in 2022. I thought we would get more acceptance and understanding by now. I don't think we ever will. So don't be upset. Look at it like this. If you're in the know, you know. You are privileged. You are lucky. You know that the paranormal, whatever that is, and what limited information is available, exists. And if you have your broken radio, yeah, alright. 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna work. Because that's the truth. That's the fucking truth. However, I don't know, Friday the 13th, the moon is bright, whatever. Oh, we don't know what the conditions are, but just pretend, okay? You go to a haunted area. Holy shit, something of intelligence is answering back at you. And if you ever have that, and I've only had it on a handful of occasions, even though the activity we experienced, it gives you goose pimples to know that you've talked to something that does not belong on this earth, you understand? What does it even look like? Who fucking knows? But back to Contact Mortis.
If you can hear me, please say yes. Ian, can you hear my voice? Can you come through? Hello, Ian?
Probably be there.
Can you say your name, Ian, if this is you?
Mercedes.
Ian, you must say your name so I know it's you.
Yeah?
Thank you, Ian. Ian, where are you right now? Hello, Ian, are you still with me?
Okay, so Shannon here clearly has had if you look at the corner, he's got the SB7. Stop using it because of a faux white noise. When Gary Galka made the SB7, right, he thought faux white noise, because it's not real white noise, a sound would help. Doesn't help, it hinders, okay? Now, Gary Galka, please check out his YouTube channel. Again, I'll try and put a link in the description. The dude who created the SB7 is always creating shit since his daughter died. That's what he wants to get in contact with, and he's got some amazing equipment. Fuck Huff and his decorated guitar amp or anyone else who goes on that fucking route and knows, because those people know what is what. Gary Galka really is an innovator, so please check him out. He doesn't have much YouTube subs because, well, no one gives a fuck about the paranormal spirit boxes anymore. They don't either believe it or it's just not, because it doesn't work like 9 times out of 10 unless you're very fortunate or live in an area that, or the conditions, it just doesn't, okay? Prove me wrong. I mean, Australia, like I said, seems to have some sort of weird pocket of area, because I bet the Lower Realms actually lives near Shannon, i.e. Contact Mortis, Mortis or Wizard, whatever you want to call him. I bet the Lower Realms lives near him. They just don't know it. I bet you. Or in some sort of circle. Australia, bottom of Earth, hell. The conspiracy theorists start. But yeah, do you notice straight away, right? We've got some conflict going on with the footage, okay? No, piss off. And if you don't hear that and you just see the subtitle, do yourself a favour, cover the subtitle and reverse it. It's there. Piss off. Piss off. I've had swearing and shit over the spirit box that makes you go, okay, something is angry. Something does not want you to make a video of cars driving by and interrupting my footage. But listen, here we go.
Ian, where are you? Are you hiding? Hello, Ian? I'm looking to speak to a spirit that keeps coming through, calling himself Ian. So Ian, can you please come through and say your name very clearly? At this present time, I'm only wanting to connect to Ian. So Ian, to make that connection, you must say your name, and then we can move forward with the conversation.
And my name is...
Thank you, Ian.
Alright, a lot of toing and froing, trying to coax whatever this is to speak, okay? Do you notice how... I can't really describe it, I know what it is. This is why we need scientists to actually not laugh at us and look into this instead of just thinking our brains are just looking at pareidolia or something, which does exist, by the way, pareidolia, but something more to this, okay? But do you notice as the spirit box cycles through, it starts to sound different when communication is starting to arise. I can't really describe it. It's like a rhythm to it, and then eventually, yeah, my name is Ian. He's really trying to get through this entity. Like I say, hopefully, if I can download it, I can't promise. Because when videos age, you can't download them so easily. I have my own encounter with this special entity, allegedly. We'll come to see.
Ian, where are you? Are you hiding? Hello, Ian? I'm looking to speak to a spirit that keeps coming through, calling himself Ian. So Ian, can you please come through and say your name very clearly? At this present time, I'm only wanting to connect to Ian. So Ian, to make that connection, you must say your name, and then we can move forward with the conversation.
My name is...
Thank you, Ian. Ian, now that we've made this connection, can you tell me how old you think you are? What was the last age you can remember that you were? Ian, what do you miss the most about life? What was one of your activities? Fishing? Ian, hold on to my voice, my friend. Follow my voice and hold on. Ian, where are you right now? Please tell me, we need to know. Where are you? Ian, I'm not sure if you're still with me. Can you please say your name again if you're here listening to me?
Wow, okay, so a lot to unpack here. We got a lot of to and fro, like I said earlier. Eventually, we're sort of getting through, okay? You know what we're going to get through? Hot milk to deal with the nerves. Lots of anxiety, but people... I know I'm not the only one suffering from anxiety the way things are, okay? Right, listen. So, it does help, it really does. Don't listen to your pharmacist. Natural remedies. In a Pyrex glass, preferably, so you don't break your glass. Anyway, so, Mortis with his to-ing and fro-ing. This guy really is the godfather of leading a session as opposed to following. If you watch any, like, I don't know, Huff video, or not even a Huff video that's fake, but someone who is not, who's new to this, they tend to follow the session as opposed to lead the session. There's a big difference between the two. And he's leading, he's asking for, can you say this? Can you do this? I need proof. If you say this, it is proof. And this is all well and good, because so far, there are no jump cuts other than what I put in here. But in the real video, which I'll link in the description if you want to watch a whole lot of no jump cuts, it is as it is. But there is one issue that some people tend to, jump upon. And they're wrong, because it's not what you think it is. And let me explain in 1 second. We're going to explain next. Let's carry on. But by the way, just for the tip, this little section here, this 2-minute section of video, learn. Lead the session. Don't follow the session if you want proof, okay? It's no good reacting to the words coming out of a radio. I mean, broken radio come out of all sorts of shit. Look at me in the intro. False information or whatever. Oh yeah, that relates to my cut. No, you want to lead the session. for proof of intelligence. And what do you reckon, guys? But let me explain what issue people have with this session and how easily it is debunked. I've done it already, actually, but here we go. Ready? Go.
Listening to me. Please say Ian. Ian, can you see me right now? Are you near me or something? You're close?
So, many a skeptic will go, look at that thing there, but it's blinking blue. I've debunked it. So what it is there's his mate, right, in the other room with a FM receiver going, Ian, I'm angry, whatever. And see, that's the transmitter. I mean, it's a bit stupid not to hide the transmitter. Like any other person that was going to fake a video, you would hide the transmitter. I mean, Shannon, you fucking idiot. Why don't you just hide the thing? No, you keep it there. That's because it is not a transmitter. Oh, why can't I remember the fucking name of the damn thing? Nothing to do with transmitting, okay? It's to, well, we don't actually know. Again, pseudoscience, it's all discovery, and of course a real scientist won't look into this because it's all pareidolia. It's all in your head. Everything you've heard, that, yeah, that's on the radio. You know, saying Ian at the right time or whatever, and the stuff I've got, which I'll put in this video too, just to fuck with you. All just pareidolia. Yeah, on your head, you're mental. But what he's got there, okay, that blinking blue thing, I'll tell you what it is. You know you have a K2 meter for EMF. You press it and then you get, you know, EMF. And some dipshits like, I don't know, High Street Paranormal think that when the K2 goes up to fucking red, there's a ghost here! No. Understand how your equipment works! If anything, okay, and then you can say, well, maybe it's paranormal or not, because the K2 meter, if you're new to this, let me just explain, should not be a primary device to say, yeah, there's something paranormal going on here, okay. I've got a video where it really isn't natural beings in terms of the K2 going nuts in any direction I put it. Doesn't matter. Maybe I'll put it in here, I don't know. Maybe I will. Depends how old the video is. No, I should be able to put it in, actually. I'm going to put it in right now. So, let's just move off topic a touch, so to understand what Mortis has got here. Okay, listen. So, the thing he's got here, okay, the blue blinking light is not an FM receiver by any standard of the words. What it is it's trying to increase the electromagnetic field. There's a little motor in, I think. You turn the dial and the motor picks up to create EMF. Now, idiots like, I guess myself and High Street Paranormal, will take a K2 meter which measures EMF and they say anytime it goes up, oh, it must be a ghost, when it's not. This right here, I'm going to show you a recording of. This clip right here is one of the only times you should consider a K2 reading as paranormal. In terms of, it's not just near a guitar or near a stereo, near your phone, where it is gonna fucking go off, but it's suddenly come out everywhere and anywhere. What the fuck? And then suddenly it stops when you say, alright, you got my attention. And it stops in this very room I'm in right now. Should we have a look? Are you aware? Whoa. That's not me. That's not me. Oh, K2 is going nuts. That's none of us. Hello? Hi, guys. What the fuck? Go and sit next to Mummy. Oh my goodness. Let's move this. No, it's nothing to do with us. Everything's away from it. Spirits, talk to me. Adam, are you here? Is that you doing that? How are you doing that? What the fuck? It's going nut higher. Something's making it go nuts. What the hell? It's everywhere. There's something here, man. It is everywhere. Alright, you got my attention. So, many a skeptic will go, look at that thing there, but it's blinking blue. I've debunked it. So what it is there's his mate, right, in the other room with a FM receiver going, Ian, I'm angry, whatever, and see, that's the transmitter. I mean, it's a bit stupid not to hide the transmitter. Like any other person that was gonna fake a video, you would hide the transmitter. I mean, Shannon, you fucking idiot. Why don't you just hide the thing? No, you keep it there. That's because it is not a transmitter. Oh, why can't I remember the fucking name of the damn thing? Nothing to do with transmitting, okay? It's to, well, we don't actually know. Again, pseudoscience, it's all discovery, and of course, a real scientist won't look into this because it's all pareidolia. It's all in your head. Everything you've heard, that, yeah, that's on the radio. You know, saying Ian at the right time or whatever, and the stuff I've got, which I'll put in this video too, just to fuck with you. All just pareidolia. Yeah, on your head, you're mental. But what he's got there, okay, that blinking blue thing, I'll tell you what it is. You know you have a K2 meter for EMF, you press it and then you get, you know, EMF, and some dipshits like, I don't know, High Street Paranormal think that when the K2 goes up to fucking red, there's a ghost here! No, understand how your equipment works! If anything, okay, and then you can say, well, maybe it's paranormal or not, because the K2 meter, if you're new to this, let me just explain, should not be a primary device to say, yeah, there's something paranormal going on here, okay. I've got a video where it really isn't natural beings in terms of the K2 going nuts in any direction I put it. Doesn't matter. Maybe I'll put it in here, I don't know. Maybe I will. Depends how old the video is. No, I should be able to put it in, actually. I'm going to put it in right now. So, let's just move off topic a touch, so to understand what Mortis has got here. Okay, listen. So, the thing he's got here, okay, the blue blinking light, is not an FM receiver, by any standard of the words. What it is it's trying to increase the electromagnetic field. There's a little motor in, I think. You turn the dial and the motor picks up to create EMF. Now, idiots like, I guess myself and High Street Paranormal, will take a K2 meter which measures EMF and they say anytime it goes up, oh, it must be a ghost, when it's not. This right here, I'm going to show you a recording of. This clip right here is one of the only times you should consider a K2 reading as paranormal. In terms of, it's not just near a guitar or near a stereo, near your phone, where it is gonna fucking go off, but it's suddenly come out everywhere and anywhere. What the fuck? And then suddenly it stops when you say, alright, you got my attention. And it stops in this very room I'm in right now. Should we have a look?
You're close? So you're not actually in this room or standing next to me, but you're close? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, Ian, I'm holding up something in my left hand. It's something that goes on your finger when you get married. Can you please shout out what I'm holding up in my left hand? That's right, it was a ring. Thank you, Ian.
Despite the easy question, I mean, anyone could answer that. I mean, a 3-year-old could answer that, right? But it's a question with a right answer. A right answer that shows intelligence. I mean, you know, you don't want to insult their intelligence, so to say, but you need to make it as easy as possible and proof. Now, I know skeptics will say, look, if he's faking it, it's pretty fucking easy, you know. But there's this niggling feeling that he isn't faking it. And why do I think he's not faking it? Why do I think this particular session is so... is so important? Why do I think that? Because I've experienced it myself. Intelligence answering back. And I'll put the fucking clip in that everybody has seen 100 times, but I'll shout it from the rooftops. Proof of intelligence. And I don't just mean bending words to make them fit, repeat paranormal times. Being loose fitting. It really, really is what it is. And just like so, could you mistake that for anything other than ring? Could you? No, you can't. I know skeptics will say, well, he could be fake. All right, but I'm not faking it right here. And I know I'm not faking it. Why do I know? Because I did it. So let's have a look at my session and come back to his, shall we? I know you've seen this 100 times, but it's just so... Proof. Fucking proof. Something exists that we can't see easily, whatever it is. And it has intelligence and it's answering back. Tell me this is just radio. Random radio. Go on, tell me that.
Alright, you just said demon. That was the first thing you said when I turned it on. Demon. I wish I was recording. Can you say it again? Okay, interference. Oh, orb. Went into the spirit box, did you see that? Whoa. We've got spirits here. Demon? Yeah? Are you good or bad? I can see you. Wow. Go into the spirit box, do it. Talk to me. Well, not. Demon. Balak, are you here? You got me? You ain't got shit, by the way. If you're gonna try and frighten me, it's not gonna work. I said if you're gonna try and frighten me, it doesn't work. You don't want to? What's your name? What's your name? I'll try FM in a minute. This is going to be like a two-part thing because we've got a little bit of activity, it seems. A few orbs. We're also going to be using this box too. Can you set off the dinosaur for me? Spirit. Spirit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Talk to me. What? And there it is. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name? Demon? No. You say it again. What's your name? What is your name? Bob? What? Is your name Bob? Really? Yes? Why Bob? So I'll try and get rid of this fucking interference. Why Bob? If I go to FM, will it be easier? Alright, I'm going to change boxes, okay? Alright. Can you use the dinosaur again? Set it off again for me? Come on, you just did it a second ago. Do it again for me. Fucking amazing. Fuck. Yes! You hear that? On command. This is no faulty toy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know. Reuse clips, you've seen it 100 times, and also if you really want to see the full version in terms of a montage of everything I have captured, such as doing live streams with such answering back and forth, okay, it's on my channel trailer. Look, link in description. I'll put a link in description if you haven't watched it. I know you've watched it, you've all watched it, no one gives a fuck, okay? No one fucking cares because you've watched it 100 times. I'm preaching to the choir. What I want is people to see this video who are not on that front and they don't believe, and then hang on a minute, broken radio, I mean all it does is just, you know, scans up or down, whichever way you press it, and it doesn't stop on a radio station, it goes through. Well, you can interpret any word you want out of that because pareidolia, but hang on a minute,
These words are too strong. They're too... This is why I hate loose sessions. This is why I don't agree with... or whoever else, you know. I mean, that's fine. They got their own beliefs, okay? And that's fine. You know, if you want to follow... or whoever else, okay? That's fine. I don't have a problem with you believing that, okay? And they mean well. They don't mean any harm. They're not trying to fool you or anything. They genuinely believe in their sessions. But me, personally, unless that word is the devil's angel. Oh, we know that clip, don't we? I'm not going to put it in here because we've seen it 100 times. But, like I say, click in the description. You'll find the whole version of it if you haven't. You know, I've showed it 100 times, million times, and we're bored of it, right? But it exists. It's out there. Now, since moving to this house and trying over and over with spirit box sessions, be it live videos, going to the cemetery up the road there, don't have a lot. I really don't have a lot. And this is the thing I wonder about Mortis the Wizard, Contact Mortis, whatever you want to call him, Shannon. Did he just give up because the contact just slowed down, went less and less of an ended? Because it does. I mean, when I first moved into that property, I thought I was going mad, and I honestly went to the doctors and thought I had a problem up there. Turns out I didn't. What I saw was real. You know, it does exist. We just don't know what it is. And do we get... Most people won't experience paranormal. Most people won't even get a chance to experience it. Might be interested in it, but you won't experience it. And you can trick your brain, go, oh, that was something paranormal, as a teddy bear falls off of fucking your kid's cupboard or whatever. Really, it's just precariously placed. I don't think... Honestly, if I didn't experience what I experienced, I'd be the same and believe in it. You know? You know what I'm trying to say? That's just how it is. If you experience the paranormal, count yourself very, very lucky. Go get yourself a spirit box. Try. Eventually you'll get through. I mean, that's my daughter. I don't think that's paranormal. That's what I mean. Do not... The paranormal is the last explanation that it should be. But when I got my first spirit box bought by my wife, the SB7, you know, in a house that was, so say, haunted with all the things that are going on, yeah, it was dying. You know, we weren't getting a lot. It was slowly coming to an end. I should have got it earlier. But truth of the fact is, I didn't get fuck all for months and months on end. It's before my channel even existed. I didn't get fuck all. It took a long time to get anything. And the first entity I spoke to was an entity called Adam. And all it did was just say Adam, Adam over again. And at first I thought, just radio. But when you say the word Adam, 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 over again in different tones, like for yes or no or whatever, you know, Adam, I don't know. I think I've told this account before. It can't be radio. What are the chances that I'm flicking through a radio station and it's saying Adam that many times? You know? You'll know if you get it or not. You really do. I mean, I think the first time I really shat myself and wished I was recording, I remember getting my first 587 from Louis Fisk. Louis Fisk, if you're out there, I don't know where you are these days, but I hope you're okay, okay? I've tried contacting you numerous times and you haven't replied, and that's okay. People outgrow people, but I hope you're okay. But he got me a 587, and I'll never forget this. I was in the old house. I was fucking about with the damn thing. I had no camera rolling. I should. Always have your camera rolling. I turned it on. I said, hey, spirits, can you say fuck? And I said, just real corny, can you say fuck? And the spirit box went, fuck. And I wasn't recording. Always, always record. Do you understand? One lesson.
Was a ring. Thank you, Ian. This is crazy. Ian, do you need to go into the light? Is that what you need to do? You tell me.
Let you see.
Ian, I'm going to give you a controlled word. To prove that you exist, can you please repeat back this controlled word? The word is pencil. Ian, can you please repeat back the word pencil? You just said pencil. This is amazing. I can't believe this. Ian, if you can say that, then can you say my name? My name is Shannon. Ian, I'm about to switch this box off for now. The spirit box is going to be turned off. So as a last request from me, can you please say my name, Shannon? Please say Shannon, Ian, before I switch the spirit box off. S-H-A-N-N-O-N. Shannon. Can you say Shannon? Okay, Ian, it's time to go back, my friend. You must go back, okay? Go back to where you came from, and we will speak again soon, okay? Can you please say goodbye before I turn it off? I'm saying goodbye to you now, so can you please say goodbye to me?
Goodbye. I think you can.
So there you have it. That is one of the most, how to describe this, sought after sessions in the whole of the YouTube ITC history. I don't necessarily mean history forever. Where you going, bunny? Going over there? Okay, fine. Bugger off. Look, I know I'll get some people saying, that's not the best session ever, blah, 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 and you're all allowed your opinion. I'm not necessarily, I can't say it. Hair in my mouth from the rabbit. I'm not necessarily saying it is the best session ever. But it does prove a lot of things. Or at least, if someone was, so say, faking it, there are no jump cuts there. We have plausible deniability. It's not the right word, but for that device, I know what that device is. I can't remember the bloody name. It's going to do my head in. But it generates... You know, and his K2 meter was off as well, because some people say, well, why isn't his K2 meter going up and down, if he's got it right next to it, you know, if it's EMF generator, I think that's what they call it. Well, because it's off. You might notice it's also a cheap Chinese K2 meter, not really matters, they all both do the same fucking thing, to be honest with you. The K2 meter wasn't designed for the paranormal in the first place, it was actually for, like, paranoid people who are worried about EMF, like, you know, they go in that house, turn it on, and they'd be like, oh my god, my TV is giving me electromagnetic waves, give me some tinfoil, put it over my head and be scared. That's what it was actually sold for originally. Kind of interesting, but the paranormal picked it up because, well, these entities, as you saw in one of my clips, do create EMF in some way or form, you know? But it shouldn't be used as a primary device in terms of, oh my god, you know, the lights are blinking, so that must be ghosts. No. And you can't call them ghosts anyway. Ghosts? What are ghosts? Are ghosts dead people? Is that what they are? You don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. Nobody knows what they are. And that's why I laugh at other channels who pretend that they do when they haven't got a clue. Although most of them don't care because it's all about views at the end of the day, you know. You know, the oh my goshes and stuff like that. They're all fake anyway. And fair play to the shape even to who debunks them, you know. But yeah, you know, people like that, it's good, because I think my place has been taken in the debunking world now, to be honest with you, because things move on, things change, and It's hard. I'm going through a really difficult time at the moment. My whole family is, and things are falling apart. But it isn't just this country. I'm sorry to get off topic, and this isn't a shill per se in terms of, you know, we need help, and anything is good. Links to truth. You're probably not even watching this right now because most people are turned off by now, and that's fine. But if you can help, fine. If not, don't worry. The shill's there. Anyway, I've got some other shit to put down, because before we go, our buddy Contact Mortis, Shannon, who did that video, also had a problem with people who are faking their stuff. He had a video which just seems to have disappeared now, calling out Steve Huff, where he was fed up with a certain charlatan. But he got really deep into this, really fucking deep into this. And before I go, I'm going to show you 2 videos, okay? And they do take a bit of time. The first video is of him getting really, very, not Jesus, that's not the right word, but explaining why you shouldn't really fake your stuff. When it comes down to this, okay, if you know what's what, respect spirit, if you like, and, you know, and you've had those experiences, you wouldn't be selling it like these people do, if that makes sense, you know? I'm really struggling to put this into words. I really am. It's been a long time, I guess. But we'll put this on, and then I'm going to show you the time that I myself got caught with the entity known as Ian. Let's just go to the first one first, okay?
For many of us, the paranormal field is both a service and a sacrifice we have made to shine a light over the darkness and to seek out its truth. The paranormal field must remain pure, so the truth remains pure and true. We, as the current caretakers of the field, must expose and stamp out any corruption that threatens its purity. For corruption breeds corruption. Corruption. Over the last couple of years, the field has become corrupted through business and money. Whether you believe in him or not, allow me to share a relevant story about Jesus from within the Bible. Jesus was traveling and he came to a temple. Inside the temple, he was horrified when he walked in. He was horrified. They were using it like a marketplace and selling things. And he walked up in anger and he tipped over all the tables, sending money flying everywhere. And he said to the businessmen, "Get out. Get out. Get out." The paranormal field will never be taken seriously by outsiders if the field has been corrupted by business. You cannot on one hand say I am a researcher and a truth seeker looking for the light, and on the other hand have a business that is passing from one hand to the other and then feeding into one's own mouth. This is corruption of the truth and corruption within the light. You are either a researcher and a truth seeker, or you are a businessman. As a businessman, you may knock on the temple doors and show us what you have to sell, but you should not be trying to sell us the light from within the temple. This is both unethical and dishonest and dishonest, 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 dishonest. Those who are new and the younger generation must not be sold the light as a customer from within the temple. They must help shine the light over the darkness to uncover the truth that we all seek.
See what I mean? He got really, really deep into this. And, you know, if I had an entity that was constantly talking back, oh, you mean like Charlie, Mr. Riley? Charlie? Yeah. If I let it get to me that far, maybe, I don't know what we'd have been like. But we had an entity that was in our old house that, things happened, you know, really. I can't describe it, I never will. It'd be experiences that I'll take to my grave, and as time moves on, you know, I can't put it down. No one cares anymore. I mean, Shannon doesn't upload anymore, because no one is interested in this kind of thing. Only the very few, and if you're watching this, you're the very few. You really are the very few people that have any interest or understanding of this, you know? I mean, people like Cody, ITC, and Half Paranormal, they got millions of people, but most of them are just really warped Christians, you know? They're people that go to church every Sunday, but they're not quite all there or understand what is what, and there's like a weird sort of cult feeling about it. Oh, I suppose you could say the same about the video I've just shown. Well, that looks culty. He looks like... It's hard to explain, you know? But it comes to something where many other people who were into this at the time, with the Eon phenomenon, experienced such things. And I'm going to leave you with a video of my own experience with an entity called Eon back in the old house, where I was a bit naive. I didn't really know what I was doing so much, but something was going on, which Mortis covered. This is actually his video, if that makes sense. I'm going to link it on here. Not link it, I'm going to put it in here. And have a look at that session. And, you know, it's been a long time ago, you know. This is a marker. This video right here is a marker, because herein, I don't think this is going to be revisited. And that's kind of sad. Some of these, I'd describe this, are getting on towards over 10 years old now, you know. These clips, these interactions, and there's only so much you can hold on to them, you know what I mean? Before time moves on. And something falls out of flavour. But I just need you to know before you go, if you do end up watching all of this, and well done, by the way, there is something out there that exists as intelligence. We don't know what it is, but it's certainly answering back at times. And only the privileged few get to feel it. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, I leave you with my own interactions with the entity that is known as Eon. And others have experienced it too. Dr. Ray, for example. Fucking cats. Don't ask. Okay, who is here with us? What is your name?
Ian.
Hello, Ian. Is it you who's making a nasty presence tonight? Please speak clearly. Sorry? What? What is your purpose for doing here tonight? Why are you here tonight? You're what? Why are you here? You're not letting us sleep very easy, that's all. Do you think you can help us sleep easier if you are just a bit quieter, maybe?
Make sure I'm not on that camera.
You're not on it, no one can see anything. It's useless actually in this light. You got a lighter? Where's the lighter? I got it. Got a lighter. Ian? Ian? Hello, Ian. Ian, are you the gatekeeper? Are you the gatekeeper, Ian? Huh?
Alright.
Demon? Who's a demon? Who's a demon? You're not on the camera. In my pocket? What's in my pocket? Did you not hear that?
Yes, I did hear that. Tell him what.
Eh? Tell him what?
Tell him what.
What for? What's in my...
Like, get the fuck out if you're evil.
Are you negative?
You're evil, damn you to hell, go away.
Are you a good spirit or an evil spirit? Demon. Listen to me. Listen to me. I have no problem with you visiting if you mean no harm. Do you mean any harm? I understand you. Do you mean any harm? You mate, we felt your presence all night tonight. We felt your presence, okay? We know you're here. I just want you're a grunt, are you? Did you say you're a grunt? Grunt? You said yeah, okay, you're a grunt. Alright, okay. Why are you here? What's your purpose? What's your purpose? What is your purpose? Can you set this off for me? What I'm holding in my hand? Okay, 2 meter, can you move this? I'm listening. I'm listening. Yes, Ian. Okay, Ian.
I'll be your student, you be the lecturer. What do you want to say? Can you set this off, please? Can you do that? No. Alright. Fine. I just want to ask you one thing. Please, listen carefully. I want you to not scare my family, do not scare my daughter, and be peaceful. If you are peaceful, you're allowed to visit. If you're not peaceful, I'll have to ask you to leave. I don't want to have to ask you to leave unfriendly.
I'm scared of you asking me to leave. Please leave. I'm so scared.
I want to be amicable. Demons, they don't have personality. Some are nice, some are bad, or they're just an asshole, or not. Hey? Well, nothing that really scared us, not hasn't it? We haven't really had anything but just felt it. It's just felt a presence here, that's all.
You know what happened last time?
I know what happened last time. Please, do not mean any harm, okay? That's all I ask.
If I think this is a threat, seriously get you to tell me down.
Are there any friendly spirits here? You're friendly, are you? Thank you for setting up the dinosaur. The friendly spirit, can you come through, please? The friendly spirit, just yourself the dinosaur, can you come through? What is your name? Who's the friendly spirit?
You just did, Sam.
Sam. Thank you, Natalie. Sam, can you look after us, please? Make sure we're okay. Sam, I want you to look after us, okay?
How many of you are in it?
Yeah, how many are here? How many of you? How many are here? How many? I can't hear you. How many of you are here? 9? Alright people, how many is you here? How many is you here? 2. There's 2, I think. Okay, so that's one good one and one bad one. Look, spirit. Yes. Spirit, I don't care what you've done in your past. Okay? Demon, yeah. I only care that you're amicable now. While you visit, you must be friendly. That's all I ask. You've got to be friendly when visiting. Okay? I do not fear you or anything like that. I want to be friendly with you. I want to learn. Yeah? We can make a great relationship. Teach me. Q, 1 for yes, you'll teach me? Okay. So we have a deal. The deal is, I'll listen to you if you are good to me. Okay? Yes? Cool. Can I end the session then and ask you if you'd kindly just go back? Please leave my daughter alone, that's the one thing. And when I turn the box on again, we will talk again. Okay? We'll talk again. Yeah? Sure, thank you. Thank you very much. I enjoyed talking to you, but I must put my family's safety first. You understand, huh? I want to learn everything about you. Okay. Alright. Do you think you could say goodbye to me? Can you say goodbye? Is that possible? If you have to press the dinosaur twice to say goodbye, that's fine. Thank you very much, QQ. Take care, fellow demon. I don't mind calling you demon. We will talk later. Alright, I'll turn this on tomorrow. We'll have a chat later. All the best. Right.
Are you fucking nuts?
Well, what do you suggest we do? Don't fear him. Never ever fear him. You know that.
I'm not feared. I'm angry. I want the thing gone.
Well, if it's not going to harm you or do anything, is that a problem? It just.
I have a 4-year-old.
I know you have I have a 4-year-old too.
Yeah, well, do you?
Yeah, it just confided in us, Nat.
No. Come on, demon. Are you here? Are you here peacefully? 1 for yes, 2 Q's for no. Are you here peacefully? Yes or no? 1 Q for yes, 2 for no. Be honest.
Nothing. I hope you've left. Nothing. Alright, we'll just keep an ear out, okay? If we have to leave the house, we have to leave the house. Alright, turn this thing off and turn everything off. That's me. Sam, please look after us if you're good. Ian, whoever else, please look after us. And if you're a demon, I don't care if you're a demon. I'll talk to you and won't judge you as long as you are good to us and you don't harm us. That's all I ask.
I don't know if it was you that put my daughter down the end of the bed that time, but I am telling you, stay away from my daughter if you mean harm.
Stay away from the kids. That's your only rule.
If you think you've got powers as a demon, buddy, you ain't met me yet.
Right. Leave it at that, I think. So, this is the end of the video. Well done for making it this far. If you've watched all of this, then you are a true hero and you really are into your ITC and stuff. I mean, if you didn't make it this far, not that you can hear this, doesn't mean to say you're not. I mean, you know, I could condense the shit I say into a lot less words. I say a lot of words without actually saying anything, it would seem. But that's just my education for you. Look, listen. Thank you very much for making it this far. I wanted to make this video primarily to put a marker, like I keep saying, that no one cares about ITC anymore. Not really. Not like how it was, you know. If you put up a spirit box session, no one's going to pay attention to it. No matter how fucking good it is or what evidence you've got, okay? And that's kind of sad, but it's just the way it is, you know. And the bottom line is, yeah, if you have a broken radio and you call out to these entities, eventually it will work. I don't know what criteria or conditions you've got to meet, but keep trying and you'll get something. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know, because some people say you should stay away from that sort of thing. I mean, look at the way my life's gone. I just keep having a run of bad luck that you just can't write. Seriously, I did used to write a diary way before I did spirit boxing, so it's nothing to do with that. I think it's just coincidence. But my point is, you know, right now I'm dealing with something like this. Have a look at this.
The boss man says this morning, he says, hey, you think maybe you could go one day without fucking up? I said, absolutely, boss man. I said, let's start that tomorrow though, because I'm not sure that today's fuck up's already been penciled in.
Okay, so it's not quite that bad, but I do have a massive dent in my wheel and I'm back on a space saver again, and I just don't have the funds to really fix it because of the price of fuel and everything else. I'm fucked. Not just me, but everybody else in my family. We're fucked. And I know it's not just our country, okay? So, like I say, don't feel bad if you can't send anything via PayPal, but if you could, right now... Oh, you've always said it, magnitude. Dying anything out? No, it's like the vice is just gripping tighter and tighter and tighter. So, I don't know how to make my way out of this shit, but that's okay. But this video wasn't primarily for shilling, although I do need help, yes. But it was to write a marker down. So, here's a marker, here is the long video. That session, what I've got, and some other shit, and just... Look, if you're new to my channel, don't worry about, you know, helping us out and whatnot with PayPal. That's not like a mandatory thing or anything. But please check out the links in the description to understand that ITC is much more than just broken radios and people just looking out for pareidolia. Because it isn't pareidolia a lot of the time. Well, actually it is. It's 90% of the time it's pareidolia. What I'm trying to say is 10% of the time... I can't put a percentage on it, but when it works, and it's undeniable. Don't believe me? Well, I'll leave you with my fucking montage to save you the time. Much love, order of magnitude out, and if you've seen this already, you may as well click off, but if you haven't, enjoy the montage. Take care, much love, order of magnitude out, and...
Out there that can use this device to talk to me. Yes, there is. Okay, that was kind of good. Try G+, there you go. Ooh, what was that? You're dead, are you? Whispery.
Patience.
Patience, Mamu. Patience. Brilliant. Thank you. So there's contact there, that's... Order! There you are. Pardon? Not you. Spirit just said slut. Not good. Because...
Sit down.
Because,
Sit down. Sit down.
I was basically appealing for them to get help and to stay away.
Slut.
Slut again. Slut. Someone's a slut somewhere, says Spirit. Who is a slut? No, Snaggletooth, I don't think you hate kids. I think you're just being responsible. You don't feel that you're capable of having the patience with them at the moment, so you haven't got kids. It's okay, nothing wrong with that. That's good. Yeah, it said slut 3 times now. It has, doesn't it, Michael? It said slut 3 times. I don't know what that's in reference to, if they're talking about...
Situation.
The situation? And we'll, you know, I'll stream some games on my channel while chatting crap together, you know. Talking Spirit, talking...
Jesus.
Whatever we talk about. Jesus, yeah, thanks Spirit, we'll talk Jesus. And I,
22.
Missy asked me when summer is. I said about a month or 2.
I'm getting clear.
So,
I'm getting clear.
so is there a guardian that, a gatekeeper, I suppose?
That's brave world.
Ooh, that was a response then.
That's brave world.
Ooh, that was a response then. Are you the angel of death? Well, you are like the Grim Reaper. Devil, you're the devil, did you? I didn't catch that. But I'm being distracted, obviously. By a very naughty girl.
And today?
And today. Radio. It's radio. Dead 3 times in a row. That's That's why I'm not playing ball with you, I guess. I'm only guessing. Said my name then. Right. And pretty much the reception was quite warm to it. Oh, hang on.
What's your letter, Bobby?
Yes? The what? Oh, what are you, Chuck? Are you just dead?
The devil's
You're the devil's what? Say it again. Who are you, Chuck? Oh, what are you, Chuck? Are you just dead?
The devil's
You're the devil's what? Oh, did you watch that too? You watched that? You haven't seen it 100 times already? I know, it's pretty fucking amazing evidence, isn't it? It's a shame I can't seem to catch her anymore, isn't it? Because the paranormal is the paranormal. It's just not normal. And if you like what I teach, please, 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 please. Oh my God!